Hey, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. So, right now, I would like to talk about what it feels like when you're single and people that know you and people that you know come up to you or feel the need to always try to hook you up with somebody or always ask you, about being single. Like, why are you single? Like, it's the plague, right? So, in 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 just being open, I really don't think that people mean any harm whatsoever. I just don't think that they either remember being single or they've never been single. Like, I know someone who literally, in your primary years or whatever years those are called, adolescent years or whatever, your school is life, right? That's all you do. You go to school, you go home. You might have a part-time job maybe, but you're still going to your parents' home. You're going home, right? And so you graduate. I'm talking high school. You graduate high school, and if you don't go off to college or go off and explore the world or go into the military, guess what? You're either going off, and just moving out on your own because you were prepared to do that, or you're staying there, you're staying at your parents' house, or you're going off and living with somebody, right? So, or you have kids, or you have kids. That's another option. Um, Maybe there's more options, I'm not sure. Y'all let me know. But those are the ones that I can think of. So, I literally know this person that has no, they've never been single. I had to say here, like, have they been single? To my knowledge, they have never been single. They have children. They started having children right out of high school. I'm assuming that they dated when they got out of high school or when they were in high school or whatever. But they were at the time still living with their parents, right? And then boom, first child. They're still living at home. First child, right? Um, Boom, second child. I don't know where they were living with their second child. But the point is, their first child's already here. So they're not single. They're not, you never got the chance to go and be on your own without some type of responsibility, other than taking care of yourself, right? Bam. Um, they didn't get married until later, but it doesn't matter. They've already got a built-in uh, a built-in life, like, already. They've never. That's what I mean by never being single. They've never lived alone, right? To my knowledge, their first child lived with them. They never lived with their other parent, their father. Um, so yeah, homegirl's never been single. So she stays asking me, when you go settle down, and when you go this, when you go that. I'm like, child, when is time? That'd be my answer. Like, when is time? It ain't time right now. And I'm so happy with that, right? Um, there's someone there. There's someone there. Okay? There's someone not physically here, but there's someone here. All right? But they ain't here, and I'm totally okay with that. If you know me, then I like a little bit of space. I'm good with that. I'll see you in a few days. Okay, so that's one person. And so when she asked me, about the whole single life, like she didn't ask me questions about being single. It's always, have you talked to so and so, and everybody needs somebody, or everybody should have a little friend, or why don't you do this, or why don't you do that? And it's like, why can't I just be? Like, how about that as an option? Like, why doesn't that cross your mind? And that thought goes, oh, they've never been single. They have no clue what this life is like. Like, this doesn't make the life I'm living makes absolutely no sense to them, because they've never lived it. So I have to remember that. And that's why I said, like, once I realized that, I was like, oh, okay, it wasn't anything to get upset about. Like, and like, besides, like, I don't think they have any malice behind that or anything like that. It's just, I, like I said, I'm wondering, do people think about that when they open their mouths, right? I have someone else that I know that is forever trying to hook me up with somebody. Even when they say they're not, they are. And it's just like, you go because they're going to do it anyway, right? Even if you tell them no, they're still going to do it. So you don't worry about it. You already know what the outcome is going to be, because it's, at this point, it's forced. And at this point, it isn't me saying I want it. So it's forced. I don't, I already don't want it. I already don't. Right? um, so you go, and then you're just like, this person isn't even my type. Like, what are you doing? Why are you trying to hook me up with this person? And then you just have to realize, oh, like, if you ever just been happy, not necessarily a relationship, you're just happy and you want to share that happiness, I kind of feel like this is what that person does. Like, they want me to have what they have. So they think, oh, here's somebody else single. Let me put them with this person that's single. And they think that that's how you match people up. And it's like, is that what you did? No. So then why the hell do you think I want to do that? Like, it's weird to me. Okay, it's not weird in general. It's just weird to me, right? But like I said, there's no malice there. I know that they just want me to be happy. Again, I would have to